private. I might just double it up, did it? Never enough, I'm with it. 5, 2, 3 on the business, whole team got wins and the wheels still spinning. I told them what I told them. We did a lot for the wins. Came in and drop on the 10. Now we on top once again. Yeah, hey, I had to tighten the plan. I got it right in the end. Now we on top. Got a spot and it's locked to the click all in. I got ops, if he drop, I just hit my dance. I was top, they just watched, had to take my wins. They wouldn't let me in. I've been on 10 cents. Who really holding it down? I've been holding it down and I go it again and again. Who was the dummy that doubt I'm the coldest around, but he folding again and again. I'm in the what? I'm in the day. I'm doing 30 on 30 and up. You in the what? You in the way. Either you rolling or rolling the dust. You with it, so what? Keep it running. We did a lot for the wins. Came in and drop on the 10.
station. This is second nature. All is automatic.
You fools hurt. Jesus well.
Bro, what are you doing? Trying to Dingles? What are you doing? Bro.
Like a transport, and I ain't never seen something so round. How round? Round like a planet in orbit. Round like a b-ball. 23 Jordan, dunking on default. Automatic forces attract me to females. I look this gorgeous. How did you even come in existence? Hey, or did you just appear out in an instance? You got me all driven, revving my pistons. I wonder if she like the stick shift. Ay, count a phone and make a wish. I wish that shorty keep it lit. Cause if I shoot my shot, I won't miss. No backboard, gotta sound a light switch.
Go ahead, touch down like that. 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 Hey, hey, go ahead, touch down like that. 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 Like
work the middle, work the middle, work the middle, work out, work out, work the middle, work the middle, work the middle, work out, work out, work the middle, work the middle, work the middle, work out, work out, work the middle, work the middle, work the middle, work out, work out.
Good Timmy, you have to use the Dingles.
make another L. Designer on me, this that new Chanel. Did that splat, did that drip. Yeah, champion, yeah, we here. Yeah, this the winning team. 6 rings with a pinky ring. Everybody used to pick at me, now I'm the one that they picking. Snakes out, they hit scene, but I can't hear it when the crowd screams. Still balling like an offspring. This for all the ones that doubted me. Gotta lose once to be a true winner. Only want the hunters with the blues in it. Eating blood across it where the blood thinner. Juice stay turned like, you know. I've been through that water like Olympic swimmers. Only bread and butter, what we ate for dinner. So I had to dream it till the dream is bigger. Only want to go, we don't need.
The NFL on EA Sports brings us to the banks of the Ohio River and Paul Brown Stadium in Cincinnati. This crowd loves their orange and black. The scene just a short time ago, they were in full roar as their guys burst out of the locker room. We're ready for football as the Bengals get set to do battle with the Cincinnati Bengals. Here's Randy Bullock now to put toe to leather, and we are underway from Cincinnati. Taken in the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
First and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. This one hauled in by Sample. Down he goes at the 23, a pickup of 4. 4 yards the result on the first play from scrimmage. 2nd down.
At the 23-yard line.
Now a first carry from Giovanni Bernard. And he'll take this one up close to the 25-yard line. And they'll look to avoid an early 3 and out here on 3rd and 4.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
So the shotgun snap to Allen. He's going to drop this one down to Bernard. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. It's a gain of 13, and the Bengals have a first down.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
From the gun, it's Allen. The Bengal pressure gets him that time. Down he goes. There's Sam Hubbard that time in there to bring him to the ground.
A big loss on the play. Brings up
to try again after the sack. Allen. That one taken in by T. Higgins. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down. Open man is Higgins. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down.
4th down.
He's going to have his running back. It's complete. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Meanwhile, the throw here is complete. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
Well, I know from past experience, before you actually play a game, you visualize what's going to happen. And I don't know anyone who doesn't visualize themselves being in the center.
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Von Bell. And now nothing but green ahead of him. 20, 10, and he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 for a Bengals TD.
Coaches preach all the time about opportunities and taking advantage of them, and he did exactly that. I used to have a coach told us all the time, a lost opportunity is never regained. Well, no regrets here. He picked that one off and took it to the house.
And his kick is no good. An inauspicious start here kicking-wise as this one stays a 6-0 game.
Randy Bullock to kick off for Cincinnati.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. Now this will make it into the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And last time, decent field position through the pick six. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So that didn't bother you too much last time?
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position, not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too.
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
2nd and 6.
The first carry for Samaje Perine. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. Now they're going to be dealing with a 3rd and 7. Is that one officially a loss of 1?
Brings up
throwing is Allen on 3rd. On the screen, Bernard. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. 12 yards that time and a Cincinnati first down.
Cincinnati Bengals. 1st and 10 at the 40.
Operating from the gun, Allen. And that will be incomplete. They couldn't hook up on what's going to be the final play of this first quarter. 6-0 our score after 1. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well. Incomplete.
He's got the first down and more inside the 40. And down right around the 37. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post, because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling.
Bengals first down. 1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
And he's got it.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense, because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it can turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
No gain on the play, and what to do now on 4th and goal.
On the play. Brings up.
And no move to take the offense on the field. They're going to stay out there and go for it on 4th and goal. Needing the tough yards, they run it with their fullback. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. It's the fullback taking it in. And the Bengals draw even, and of course they can take the lead if they hit the extra point.
No good. That ties the game 6-6. Randy Bullock to kick off for Cincinnati.
So back even at 6 apiece as the kick's away. Taken about 7 yards deep. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The drive starts with a handoff to Perine. And he's going to lose yardage here. Back to his own 18. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
This defense is really thrown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense got to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. Carl Lawson with a little how do you do as he gets in there for the sack. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
He's got his man, Boyd. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. A real letdown defensively. That was 3rd and a bundle, but they allow the conversion. On first down, Allen. That's complete to the tight end Sample. And he will be out of bounds. A good yardage there, and he'll get a second to catch his breath as it leads us right into the 2-minute warning. Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. Here's a throw out wide complete to his running back right side. 3 yards the gain there, second down.
In order for a screen pass to break big, a lot of things have to come together and be well executed. But all it takes is one small thing to go wrong and keep it from being a big game.
He was looking for his favorite target, A.J. Green, that time. And it'll bring up third down.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target. But he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
To throw on third down, Allen. Out to the left. He's got Sample there. Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. Allen to throw once more. Boyd's the target, and he has it over the middle. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. And now the throw hauled in by Green. And he's taken down after a gain of 3 as they move it from the 22 to the 19. 3 yards the gain there, second down. And again it's Allen. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. Now Allen off the bootleg. Allen hit. He lost the football. And the Bengals grab it. He's at the 50. He's at the 40. And what a return as he brings this one all the way back to the 25-yard line. So the turnover forced, and a wonderful job on a big return.
And how about the convoy that got created to help him get all the way back upfield? I mean, that's the part that people miss on. That's practice. That's worked on. It doesn't just happen in a game and everyone rallies.
Under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31. The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. So they've been unable to capitalize on a great field position as of yet. Here's 3rd and 9. Allen. Flush to his right. And he's caught on the sideline, but he's not going to have a first down. They say he was out of bounds. So a big call there. That brings up 4th.
For the field goal. A 41-yard attempt.
Bullock's kick is good. So a late turnover leads to a quick drive, and in turn that quick drive leads to 3 points.
So someone makes a mistake, but how about the other side learning from that mistake, taking care of the ball, and making sure they put some points on the board? Well done.
Taken about 7 yards deep. To go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon.
Randy Bullock to kick off for Cincinnati.
The Bucs set to get the football first, and they trail here as we get started in the second half. Taken about 7 yards deep. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback. The Bengals drive about to get going. mistake of fumbling inside the red zone. Certainly they don't want to do that again.
And so much
into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Mackenzie Alexander with a pick. And they'll be inside the red zone with a ball at the 16-yard line. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
16-yard line.
A draw play. Bernard. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. A 16-yard touchdown run. And the Bengals use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. A solid blocking up front from the guys on the offensive line allowed him to get in for the touchdown.
Yeah, some might say that the guys on the offensive line were in concert. I used to have a coach who called it marrying up, meaning when you get on a guy, you just stay right there. Each guy has his own assignment. That allowed the runner to make the big move towards the end zone.
Now Bullock will send this one away after the touchdown. Taken about 7 yards deep. And Wilson is perfectly content to bring this out to the 25, a touchback.
25-yard line.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. To this point, the results have not been good. 2 possessions, 2 turnovers.
And that's obviously something that can't continue, but to go a little bit deep.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. Sam Hubbard making his presence felt in the backfield. Now this one from about 2 counties over after the sack. They come up on a 2nd and very long. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
Well, as we get ready for 3rd down, let's go back and recap here. The sack on the first play of this drive, that threw a wrench in what they were trying to accomplish because they were compelled to throw the ball on 2nd down. A running play was not in the works.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 33. And nearly a touchdown as they finally stop him down at about the 3-yard line. And that pick just sets him up beautifully right down near the goal line.
I remember being in a defensive meeting back when I was in college, and our defensive coordinator says, we're going to call this B-hoop.
And he takes it into the end zone. Touchdown, Bengals. Giovanni Bernard. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Bengals use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. Now Allen. Blitz coming, and down he goes. So tried to throw it in for 2 points, but the D got home, brought him down.
Yeah, got home, which means there had to be good coverage. Just had nowhere to go with the ball. Typically, you try and throw quick hitters, quick slants, maybe even a quick fade. Nothing was open. He ends up getting sacked.
And Wilson is perfectly content to bring this out to the 25, a touchback.
25-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into.
And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Von Bell. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 from Bengals TD.
Bengals.
This D wanted to put it away before we even get to the 4th quarter, widening that margin a bit further.
And while they won't just empty the bench just yet, if you're a backup, start loosening up. I think you'll get a chance to play before this one is over now with that type of a cushion.
Score, Bengals 30, Bengals 6.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds. So really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Now Allen. Now they go screen. It's complete. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Now a throw here on second down, and that's complete. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line.
Down by William Jackson.
Well, partner, I don't think it's any secret that any running back wants to be able to see a hole open so that he can gallop through it. But in this case, he had to slow down. There was really no hole there. And he took a big hit in order to get that 1 yard.
Forced out to his left. And his pass is intercepted for the fourth time today. Picked off at the 22. And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line. Well, when I looked down, he was kind of shaking his head right after he threw that pass. What did you see?
Well, from a defense's perspective, anytime you have your eyes back towards the quarterback, you're in a position to make a play on the ball, whether it's a big-time play by you or an overthrow by the quarterback. You have a much better opportunity.
The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup. From the gun, Allen escaping the pressure right. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. This duo locked in, 14 yards there, and a first down.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Operating from the gun, Allen. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Again, they'll throw with Allen. This pass complete to Higgins. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. T. Higgins, 30 yards. And the Bengals have got it on cruise control. Now, once again, the Bengals will try for two. Now Allen again, and he's brought down.
I guess when you're hot, you're hot. I mean, I would just go ahead and take the extra point and move on, but apparently they've got something to prove. Almost feels like something was said this week, and they wanted to make sure that they laid it on them in this game.
Taken about 7 yards deep. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. On second down, Bernard. And he'll be taken down, losing yardage back at the 9-yard line. It goes as a loss of 6. And now third down.
Brought down back at his own 9-yard line.
From the gun, Allen. And this turns into disaster. He's not going to get forward progress. That'll be a safety. And the safety there, another mistake, and these mistakes just keep piling up.
How many more can they make? They put themselves in such a massive hole now. It's going to be difficult to dig out from under.
Yeah, for sure they can't afford anymore at this point.
At some point, we're going to get it through our heads. Special teams, special teams, special teams. The spark that often wins games.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
So 2nd and 10, third quarter. Thanks for tagging along with us here from the Queen City of Cincinnati. He drops it off for Bernard. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. Back now in Cincinnati. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the fourth quarter. A very one-sided affair. Now the Bengals on 3rd down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 8. Able to find Higgins. 2 yards is all they'll get on the completion. It's 4th down.
One of the money routes for any offense, the drag route. So tough to defend because the receiver can stop at any point and make himself available to the quarterback and get a completion. But I love the communication we saw there. All the defenders pointing out the receiver, where he was going, and then they're able to rally to the ball after the catch and stop him short of a 1st down.
And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. That's a 4th down pickup of 10 yards and an opportunity certainly missed on the defensive side. Looking for more there on 1st down, but this throw downfield incomplete. Green once again the intended receiver, and that'll bring up 2nd down. To throw again, Allen. And that's going to be incomplete.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
Allen to throw on 3rd down. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. It's Christian Covington who notches the sack there. Allen going to go on 4th down. That's taken in by Higgins. And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. The Bengals try it, but it doesn't work out. And the Bengals will get the football back. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And last time they surrendered the safety, we know they don't want to do that again.
That is just one of those oddities in scoring that we get. And it's just so strange to see that go up on the board. And then you got to make sure that that doesn't happen to your team again. They've got to take care of the ball.
But, boy, it juices up the defense.
Oh, without a doubt. That's a great way to score some points.
56. Mike, 56 right there.
Allen again here on 2nd and 10. Buying time, and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Geno Atkins, the defensive tackle, getting in there for a loss of 5.
That right now, that's a defeated team out there. I think you can see it totally in their body language.
Hands on hips, heads low. It's just been a struggle from the start.
Yeah, this team has been thoroughly beaten right from the word go.
They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. That's going to bring up 4th down, only a gain of 2 there. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard.
And look at this, it's a fake. And this is caught, but he will not make the 1st down marker. That'll be a turnover on downs. That one good for 12 yards. And the Bengals are going to get it back in terrific field position. Allen now on 1st down. His throw incomplete. Drew Sample, the intended receiver, but it'll be 2nd down. They're still throwing the football here, and obviously the incompletion stops the clock. That's a bad thing.
Feels to me like they're just keeping them honest on defense because you know they're going to stack the line of scrimmage and try and stop any type of a running play. Short little passes may work in exchange of running plays. Keep the clock moving, keep them moving.
I guess you're right. If they can get some 1st downs, just as good as running the football. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. And here's a throw taken in by Boyd. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off inside the 10. And they finally put an end to this return, but not before he's all the way down to the 37. So the Bengals in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. A pass there over the middle to start things out. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. That one good for 15, and the Bengals get a first down. So they fake the handoff. Now Allen flushed out right. Toward the right sideline, but it's incomplete. Green once again the intended receiver. And it's second down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Throwing again. Allen. And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30. Geno Atkins able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon. A nickel look now for the Bengals as they try to stop him here on 3rd down. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Here's Randy Bullock now as he'll go for the field goal. Right hash mark, a 42-yard attempt. That is inches from the upright. It's no good. Wide to the left, and this score will stay right where it is.
Everything looked good. Good snap, good hold. Sometimes, though, the ball just doesn't want to go where you want it. And this one winds up no good.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Slant pass to Boyd. The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
1st and 10 at the 44.
And Allen is actually going to throw it here. He's going to air it out deep for Green. And nearly picked off there. Almost intercepted. Instead, 2nd down.
When you look at the scoreboard, you'd think they'd be pretty comfortable right now with this lead, but these guys are absolutely not going to let up. They want to increase their lead, and they want to do it with a big play. Unable to connect in that attempt.
Now the Bengals going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout. It'll be their 3rd and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside. Throwing on 1st down is Allen. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And down inside the 15 he goes. This game not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two. That is caught inside the 5. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Bengals as we say so long from Cincinnati.
put it on me, that's a lot of it. 4 coops, 4 seasons, drop the top a bit. Bust down, but my wrist, time to talk a lot of. I got both my girls head to toe designer. Drip, little bit. Let me feel myself a little bit. Little bit. You ain't talking big. Get out my way, little bit. I can't hear the hate, got a lot of it. Take these bands to the bank, let them rot in it. So much ice on me, I wish I had 2 necks. I got homies that can sleep without 2. I got homies that can sleep without. Gucci and Chanel, I got a lot of it. Walk up in the spot like, hey, what poppin' in? Gon' pop it for me, cause I'm rich and poppin' in. Yeah, drip, little bit. Let me feel myself a little bit. Little bit. You ain't talking big. Get out my way, little bit. She gon' put it on me, that's a lot of it. 4 coops, 4 seasons, drop the top a bit. Bust down, but my wrist, time to talk a lot of. I got both my girls head to toe designer. Drip, little bit. Let me feel myself a little bit. Little bit. You ain't talking big. Get out my way, little bit. West LA, that where you find me though. Cha-cha matcha with it, rockin' black clothes. Whippin' around that Batmobile, duckin' 5-0. If you step to me, then be prepared for smoke, lil' bro. Let me feel myself a little bit. Let me blow this down a little bit. Drip, little bit. Let me feel myself a little bit. Little bit. You ain't talking big. Get out my way, little bit.
Look at me. I bet you can't do it like me. Can't see me when I get on the ground. Game on, it's about to go down. A juke can shake it all up. My moves make 'em run them up. I'm lit, she knows.
The NFL on EA Sports brings us to the banks of the Ohio River and Paul Brown Stadium in Cincinnati. The enthusiasm of this Cincinnati crowd in full effect a moment ago as their Bengals took the field to the delight of this sold-out crowd. And they're all set as they'll match up with the Cincinnati Bengals. Here's Randy Bullock now to put toe to leather. And we are underway from Cincinnati. That's fielded on the back line of the end zone. And they will elect to not bring this one out as our first drive will begin at the 25. Here's Allen on 1st and 10. On the screen, Bernard. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
A 6-yard pick.
I like it. Get everyone involved in the passing game, and you know you can create those great mismatches throwing it to your guys out of the backfield.
And on the first drive, that can also help establish some rhythm, right?
I think so. It gets everyone involved. They feel like they're part of it, and really gets them amped up as they go forward.
That's good.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the...
Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen, eluding the pressure right. That's caught by the tight end, Drew Sample. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. It's a gain of 13, and the Bengals have a first down.
At the 48-yard line.
Now a carry for Bernard. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line.
The ball carrier.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Allen going to throw. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
Complete.
So 3rd and 2. This quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped.
3rd and 2.
From the gun, it's Allen. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield. Complete.
Okay, I'm not so great at math, but I just looked over at our statistician, Marvin, and he signaled to me 5 for 5 to get things started here on this opening drive. Where I come from, that's pretty good.
That is pretty good. Now, what do you do defensively to adjust?
Well, this is where you got to make a decision as a defensive coordinator. Do you really get after the quarterback, or maybe you tighten down on the receivers, bump them off of their routes, chip away at their timing, so things aren't as precise as they've been so far in this game.
And he is out of bounds inside the 30. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a third down.
3rd and 2.
And they'll let their fullback try and push the pile. He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. It'll be a loss of 1, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. Here's Allen. Flush to his right. And that is going to be incomplete. The Bengals try it, but it doesn't work out. And on the opening drive of the afternoon, the defense forces a turnover on downs. Burrow and the Bengals with a 1st and 10 at their own 27. And from the shotgun, he'll throw. And he'll be taken down by the Bengal pressure. Sam Hubbard. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him.
It's 2nd down.
On 2nd down, Burrow going deep downfield for Ross. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. William Jackson with a pick. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he will.
But I'm going to say it anyway. That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender from there. He doesn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there in a hurry.
And he's got it to make it 7-0 Bengals.
Makes the score Bengals 7, Bengals nothing.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. After the pick 6, they go right back to the air. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. LaShawn Sims with the INT. And it's a terrific return here as he's going to have them set up with a 1st and goal right at about the 6-yard line. Suddenly it's 1st and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. Here's Bernard. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. He'll get 2 out of that run, and it's going to bring up a 2nd and goal.
Up of 2. Brings up
2nd down and goal. Allen escaping the pressure right. This will be caught at about the 5. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. From 4 yards out. And the Bengals are able to grow their lead.
Point after.
Early on, they have all facets of the game working in tandem.
Yeah, you get the defensive touchdown early to give you the first score, and then your offense piggybacks on top of that and gets their own. And any coach we've ever talked to, and we've had that conversation with them prior to the game, they always say, you know, if we can score on defense or special teams, that gives us like a 95% chance of winning the game. I don't know if that number's correct, but it certainly does tend to play out that way, doesn't it?
It does. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And job 1 here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Bengals nothing.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. Flushed out right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And now Burrow going to be intercepted yet again. Picked up by Jesse Bates. And he'll bring it all the way back just a yard or 2 shy of midfield. A young quarterback, Charles, rolling to his right. I know he's right-handed, but is that one that maybe a veteran sticks in his pocket?
I think so, but you have to remember with young quarterbacks, it may take a few years before they get all the stuff out of them that they did earlier in their career or even in their college days when they were used to being dominant. In this case, the NFL veteran defense ended up winning the battle.
He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be second down.
Second and 1.
They'll run it here with Bernard. Room here to run. Past the 20. A big play on the ground there. It goes for 36 yards. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's first and goal just outside the 5. Now Bernard. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. It's a gain of a couple, and it'll be second and goal. Be interesting to see now what they do offensively down near the goal line after not much there that time.
As the offensive play caller, that may change your sequence now. Instead of coming right back with a running play, you may have to go to the air.
Steps away to his left. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. Taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Bengals add on to their lead. So a quarterback scramble, certainly a pass play, but he saw something, tucked it, and got in the end zone.
A lot of quarterbacks, when they scramble, they're scrambling to create more time to throw the ball downfield. In this situation, as you noted, he tucked it and took off. Great play by him.
And it is now 21-0.
Makes the score Bengals 21, Bengals nothing. Randy Bullock to kick off for Cincinnati.
Now Bullock will send this one away after the touchdown. Returning it, John Ross. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3 and out here or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
And what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
Now Burrow on first down, eluding the pressure right. And now he's going to use his legs. And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be second down.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
This one complete to Giovanni Bernard. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. Dancing, and he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down. Geno Atkins in there to take him down on what will take us to the 2-minute warning. We remind you that coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will be alongside. He'll have highlights and analysis from Orlando of this first half of action. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. LaShawn Sims with the INT. And he'll return this one just shy of midfield to the 49. Well, you just kind of feel for him right now. 4 interceptions, and you can almost see through his face mask. There's a lot going on in between the ears.
There certainly is, and probably way too much, because now he's probably doubting himself a little bit, wondering what adjustments he has to make. But here's what he needs to do. Get through this game, go to the press conference, meet it head on, and show your teammates you're ready to shoulder what happened today, and you'll be ready for the next game.
And if he can do that as a rookie, that's a great sign of maturity. He'll rifle this one deep right side. But when this ball's tipped and intercepted, picked off by Von Bell, and he returns it here to his own 18-yard line.
Oh, and that's a nice job defensively to get a piece of the football. He's going to pop it into the air, and then it's the tip drill. And good concentration by him to react to it and pull in the interception.
And now the drive starts with a completion out to the right. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Burrow going to give this to Mixon. And he'll get this up only to about the 33. Making the play defensively, Carl Lawson.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 33-yard line.
Now Burrow to throw on 2nd down. Flush to his right, and that'll be incomplete.
I hate to say it, Charles, but the way that he has played in this first half, you just kind of hold your breath every time he drops back to pass.
Yeah, you might be holding your breath, but those guys on the defensive side of the ball, they've got big smiles on their faces. He's handing out picks like the people just leave the candy out at Halloween and you take what you want. They're having a blast out there playing against him today.
On 3rd down, Burrow escaping the pressure right. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. The Bengals going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. 1st down, here's Burrow being chased out left. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Yeah, not much there that time. And I think we were both wondering once he got out of the box whether he just throw the ball away and he winds up only picking up a yard or 2.
Here's 2nd and 9. Out of the gun, it's Burrow. Flushed out right. And the catch made, it's Tyler Boyd. And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 26. Now the Bengals going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. Throwing now, Burrow on 1st down. And that is incomplete. So 17 seconds now on the clock here. Tyler Boyd, the intended receiver. And now it's 2nd down. From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. Forced out to his left. And that'll be incomplete with 11 seconds remaining now.
Intended for C.J. Uzomah. Incomplete. It's 3rd down.
So on 3rd down, the field goal unit will come out as they'll try to get 3 before half. On the right hash, it's a 43-yard attempt. And Bullock will put this one through. Well, not the best first half facing this deficit, but at least they did put 3 on the board before half.
Yeah, it's a little bit like that stormy, cloudy day, and the sun peeks through just for a second. They saw the sun there. They're hoping to see a little bit more of it in the second half.
This will make it into the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
And that one falls incomplete. Looked like he might have had position there, but he couldn't hold on at second down.
Randy Bullock to kick off.
The Bengals with work to do in this third quarter, but they'll get the football first as we are back underway. Now this will make it into the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21.
At their own 21-yard line.
Burrow going to lead up the Bengals here, 1st and 10 at their own 21. He'll hand it off here. This is Mixon. And he will lose yardage on the play. Back at his own 19-yard line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12.
At the 19.
Now it's Burrow. And that is incomplete. Drew Sample, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd down.
Another attempt, another incompletion, and when I look at the scoreboard and where we are in this game, it comes to mind that they have to start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Throw it to the guys that maybe can take a short pass and turn it into a long gain or make people miss downfield. They've got to have points, and the guys who can put the ball in the end zone, they're the ones that need to touch the ball.
And now another one thrown incomplete.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable. And that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
Punting now is Huber as he sends it away. Erickson now to return. That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And the Bengals will take over here 1st and 10.
Their own 34-yard line.
Allen. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. The first down screen pass, good for 5. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 39-yard line.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And that is not going to get it done either. Once again, he's stopped behind the line by this Bengals D.
Brought down back at the 36-yard line.
Throwing is Allen on 3rd. Now they go screen. It's complete. That's going to bring up 4th down. Only a gain of 2 there.
He dialed up the screen pass on 3rd down, and for a second, it looked like it was all going to come together, and they had a chance to pick up a 1st down, but the defense got there and finished it off.
They do go for it. Here's Allen, eluding the pressure right. He rifles one that's intercepted. He's picked off near his own 48. And a great return here gets this one all the way down to the 26-yard line. They needed a break. They needed to make a play here in the third quarter. Defensively, they did that. Now they got to go quickly and get some points on the board.
And the best part is that they made their own break. Taking the ball away. Now they just look at their offense and saying, guys,
let's go.
Come on, capitalize on this one.
A throw left side to start the drive is complete. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. John Ross, 26 yards. And the Bengals use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. That's the score you felt they had to have here in the third quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there's an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
Taken about 7 yards deep. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. The Bengals drive about to get going. The third quarter has not been kind to them. After they built that lead at intermission, they've seen that lead shrink.
And how much of that is simply execution? How much of that is maybe you lose your edge a little bit because you've got a lead? And you do have to credit the other team some because they've made some adjustments to start to slow them down. Can they find those counters now? Those extra plays or plays they haven't run that'll be effective and get them back moving again?
They'll be looking for something here, anything to seize that momentum back. On first down, Allen. Going right side here, and that's complete. Tyler Boyd, he's going to go. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. Tyler Boyd, 63 yards. And the Bengals, they widen their lead. And nothing too crazy there. A quick slant, and then he just had a seam. He found a seam.
And when you hit it on the run like that, and I mean the pass right to the receiver who's already in motion and moving, sometimes he just takes and runs away from everyone else.
And he ran it into the end zone. And the defense, they've got to adjust there quickly. That's tough on them.
That's really tough because everything was executed well. Ball was out of his hands quickly, into the hands of the receiver, and then he was gone.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. On 1st and 10, Joe Burrow. Open man is Ross, complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A very solid gain of 27.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Got a man open, it's Ross.
Burrow's pass.
They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Now Burrow.
35-yard line.
Got an open man. That's C.J. Uzomah. And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 29-yard line. The Bengals passing game finding a rhythm. They've got another 1st. He's going to have the hook up to Ross.
Burrow's pass.
And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
At the 24.
Incomplete.
And that's a nice job there because you've got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties. And he's able to knock that one away.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Throwing again, it's Burrow. He gets this in the hands of Mixon. And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 14. It's a Bengal 1st down, a pickup of 11. Again, it's Burrow.
1st down.
And that is caught. He's got it for a Bengal touchdown. Drew Sample there to make the grab. And the Bengals are able to draw a bit closer. There was a lot of zip on that pass, and baseball might have called that a frozen rope.
I like it when you bring the diamond into the game. I'm going back to the gridiron. Had some heat on that bad boy. Sometimes you throw a touchdown pass, and sometimes
you throw, what, a touchdown strike?
There you go. That's my man, in concert.
They'll let Mixon try and run it in. And no, it falls incomplete. So the 2-point conversion, no good.
Bengals 28. Bengals 15.
3 quarters have come and gone. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Cincinnati, where the 4th quarter will begin with a kickoff following the score on the final play of the 3rd quarter.
The kickoff for Cincinnati.
Bullock out now to kick this one away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Bengals drive about to get going. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking 1st downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, 1st downs, they can't touch the ball.
They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. Flush to his right. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. Carl Lawson, he's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9. On 3rd and long, it's Allen escaping the pressure right. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked up by Jesse
I think that interception happened for two reasons. Quarterback gets outside the pocket and panics a little bit, and receiver doesn't make sure he's absolutely in an open spot. So there's a guy lurking, took the ball from him.
Yeah, so don't wave your arms, right, as a receiver if you're not wide open.
Got to know that you're open. Otherwise, just don't do it.
Here's Burrow. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And he is across midfield from 149 to the other 49. A gain of just 2. That catch good for only a couple.
It's 2nd and 8 at the 40.
Now the second down throw on target. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
56, Mike, 56, right there, 56.
They will throw on first down with Burrow. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And he maybe makes it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. No gain there on the completion. 2nd and 10. And Burrow going to throw again. Throw left side, complete to Ross. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. The Bengals on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2. Got a man, it's Ross, complete. And he is going to have a Bengals first down, and he's going to have it by plenty. Able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 2. To the air again, Burrow. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Ross.
Burrow's pass.
5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
On 2nd down, here's Burrow. He's got it. Touchdown, Bengals. Joe Burrow with a touchdown connection to Tyler Boyd. And the Bengals have got it back to a one-score game. And they use that height on the outside to get the score.
We've seen the evolution of the wide receivers. They've gotten taller and taller, but they've retained their quickness and their speed. It's a lethal combination.
Always good to have wide receivers with height.
Randy Bullock to kick off for Cincinnati.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped it to 23. So the Bengals in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. The drive starts with a handoff to Bernard. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Again, here's Bernard. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. It's a Bengal first down, a pickup of 11. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Another running situation on the doorstep as they come up 2nd and 10. So Allen's going to look to throw. That's complete to the tight end Sample. The Bengals going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down.
And 3.
To throw is Allen. Complete to his tight end Sample. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. It'll go as a gain of 9, and that should write an ending to this one. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line. Now the Bengals going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. Now Allen. On the screen, Bernard. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. That one a first down pickup of 8.
Bengals. 1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Allen to throw. Throw left side complete. It's Boyd. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. An ideal spot here to get a first down and try to run some more clock. And this is second and less than a yard. So this one in the win column now for the Cincinnati Bengals. And they were really helped by their defense, forcing 3 turnovers.
I think what we saw in this one, today's defense. And what I mean by that is in the old days, pitching shutouts was big time. That was paramount. But the big thing was holding people down, holding down their yardage, right? Don't let them throw the ball through the air and gain a lot of... But now, it's about taking the ball away. Taking away possessions, getting the ball back for their offense. They had 3 takeaways in this one, and it led them to victory.
So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Bengals as we say so long from Cincinnati.
irresponsible without your money or not. Thought he had a plan, but we gon' foil his plot. Heard him sneaking in, so we just ran in the spot. And then we spin the block around just like the hand on the clock. Are you irresponsible without your money or not? Thought he had a plan, but we gon' foil his plot. Heard him sneaking in, so we just ran in the spot. And then we spin the block around just like the hands on the clock. Come like a bat of the hell, I dare you to cross like a reverend. In my energy paralyzed, I'm like I'm finger 11. Take a second, I'm finna send it like a parent a message. You the best, if it ain't me, then you need you a confession. You a mess. You ain't scary to me. Heard you was a leader, but that ain't apparent to me. Put dust on you like cheetah, run up and bear in the scene. Now I'm just like Vegeta Prince, and I'm an heir to the seat. I mean, for real. Touch the driver's soft, so I don't even grab the wheel. That's on my chest, but it don't mean the man is stealing. Mean I'm walking with some money, man. I mean a couple mil. Think you need a man. You ain't even eating while I'm feasting in the field. That's why I'm always cheating, cause I feel like Uncle Phil. And all the blues think the president ain't half the man as well. Are you irresponsible without your money or not? Thought he had a plan, but we gon' foil his plot. Heard him sneaking in, so we just ran in the spot. And then we spin the block around, shot the hand in the clock. Are you irresponsible without your money or not? Thought he had a plan, but we gon' foil his plot. Heard him sneaking in, so we just ran in the spot. And then we spin the block around just like the hand on the clock. She like the hands on the clock, I go back and bet when I'm doing numbers. All the mad that I'm dropping the bus, so they threw me under. But they mad they don't wanna bust, so they boo each other. Think that they're the winning team, go losing, then they choose another. And that's okay, cause I'm competing with me, not you. I live with blizzards like I can't stop sneezing, not you. I hate to break it down, me and myself talk too. I blow away the competition like a ball of hot seat. And there's no catch, I go and get the bag and I'm not bringing it back. I'm like a down to be, I put the pain in the past. And if you ever had a problem I didn't ask. So it's 4-4-4 in the car with that. So the bitch told them all, you went first, you last. Little boy, that's facts, I'ma throw that cash to my money.
I'ma win, I won't lose with this. Ay, yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Ay, yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Ay, yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Ay, I'm turning up, Karen says, don't incredible.
Man, you know how the fuck we coming. Ay. Ay. Bitch, I pull up to your block with my motherfucking Glock. Bitch, I got a bullet in it and it go right through your cock. Bitch, I'm fucking all these hoes.
Bitch, we creeping, ayy. Hey, bro, hurry up. I'm trying to go while this bitch sleeping.
Man, you know how
bitch, we creeping, ayy. Hey, bro, hurry up. I'm trying to go while this bitch sleeping.
Hey, what you mean, gang?
Bitch, I just fucked.
I got a party where you at, this bitch gon' bust.
Look, just share my low, bitch, hurry up. This bitch a slut. Bitch, we creeping.
No more saying cuss words, guys. It's inappropriate and violent. If you say a cuss word, then you are...
If you speak more than one language, tell me what... language do you switch to when you're mad?
Oh, that's easy. I hit him with the Japanese. Tomo arigato, motherfucker. Eat my konnichiwa.
If you speak more than one language...
Baby, won't you come my way? Baby, won't you come my way?
All I gotta do is put my mind to this shit.
A lot of you have been asking lately, what is it like dating Jordan? What is it like living with Jordan? Well, here we go.
I'm looking for the tap right now.
Oh my God! Jesus fucking Christ!
What was that?
Doing good?
It's a ghost! Woo! It's a spooky ass ghost!
Pose on me, left and right. Block 9 put him out like a light. Cook tinted like a thief in the night.
Boo! Bitch, I am a ghost.
Here are 3 insane stories about Lawrence Tate. When drafted in the NFL, most players are consoled by their friends and family. LT, however, chose to be with his closest drinking buddies and got 41 rotten news. How the is that possible? This was not a standalone blackout night. Dude would show up to meetings and practices sweating booze. In 1988, a matchup between the 9-3 New Orleans Saints and the 7-5 New York Giants took place. During the game, Taylor suffered a torn muscle in his shoulder that would for sure keep any regular person sidelined for medical attention. But we're talking about LT. The guy got up and reported 3 sacks and 2 tackles for loss for a Giants win. In 1986, the Giants were leading up to play the divisional rival, at the time, Washington Redskins. In the film room, Taylor was scolded by coaches for sleeping during the meeting. Taylor stood up, walked to the chalkboard, and threw out the exact plan that would stop the opposing player. Then he went back to sleep. Ironically enough, he recorded 3 sacks in the upcoming. Here are 3 and
like my style, don't ya? Nights like this, I wish I was with ya. On my turf, roll out the Henry Rux. She like when I hit the receiver. Friend hop in, this is a 4-seater. Made a yank straight out the wood, I'm Derek Jeter. Major league, no fatigue. We don't get no handout, we don't get no Macarinas. Never gon' throw your back out, tryna work, you need a breather. Won't you get down with me, down with me, down with me? Oh, you down with me, down with me, down with me. Won't you get down with me, down with me, down with me? Oh, you down with me, down with me? Hold on. Won't you get down with me, down with me, down with me? Oh, you down with me, down with me, down with me? Oh, down with me, down with me, down with me? Oh, you down. Tell me who you talking to. Roll up that Sinatra, fly la mama to the moon. She asked me what's my life path. Told her 55 south to the cab. So many couches I cried. Shout out South Street and shout classic. I know you really wanna be my only one, but I didn't need somebody to hold on to the sucker up. I know you really wanna be my only one, but I didn't need somebody to hold on to the sucker up.
into it, I ain't noticed y'all was hating. Brand new chick, she don't know the occupation. I just wanna know that I can hold a conversation. Ooh, I don't know what y'all debating.
They in the telly bitch. Buzz down, I got a heavy wrist. She gave me sloppy, that shit was so I
think it's 2 grand finals games. I don't know. I just inbox them.
What if you got scammed? What is, like, who? How do you know you're not getting scammed?
How would I get scammed? And
No, but like, who's the leader? Who's the thing getting
EA Sports and the Cincinnati Bengals did it together. I'm retarded.
Oh, for real? Wait, when's the next one for the Bengals?
Let me look. Find and organize. Yeah, it's called Battlefly. We can find and organize esports tournaments.
Alright, so what's the...
What the fuck up? Let me fucking look. I cannot believe the first game. The first game we tried to cheat when I beat him 40-6, bruh. He sat there and lied. I was finna fucking cry, bruh.
How do you... I got all my stuff set up. If I get into a tournament with broadcasting, just in case...
Still...
Wait, how did you not cheat? How did you send it to him?
I took a screenshot on the broadcast and I sent it to him. Like, I was so fucking pissed, bro. And then the second round, I got a buy game for that because he didn't have PlayStation Plus, so I got a free one off of that. I think I played 3. Wait, did I? I don't know. I played like 2 or 3. Yes, it take forever because they gotta wait for them to get out their damn game. Browse tournaments. I don't know. I'm trying to look for a tournament. Shut up.
And where do you register? Did you register on your phone?
Alright, just tell me where. Madden 21 tournaments. Okay, so. You see how the next one is because the Bengals featured it. Other NFL, all the NFL's teams did it. Whatever team you correspond with, you gotta use that team. And then my last game, did you watch my last game? He was freaking cheating. Using Joe Burrow, John Ross, CJ Uzama, and Joe Mixon, and I still beat him.
Wait, how?
He went to the roster and he cheated. But Joe Burrow didn't have no because we're injured.
No, that's not a rule.
You sound dumb. Why are they in the game? CJ Uzama, Joe Burrow.
If the Bengals in the EA set that up, they would have taken that out. So I don't think that's too.
Sure, the Bengals didn't set it up. They just featured it. It had nothing to do. It had nothing to do with the tournament. It's just a game. They should not be. They should not be in the game. I don't know. I'll look later. But I still beat him, so I don't care.
So you still haven't gotten to a game yet? The last game you played?
Shut up, Alan. I told him to get to a game. Oh shit! Wait! I think I'm in the game now. I got 8 minutes to register. Go to join tournaments. Go to tournament. Bracket. Wait. I'm in another game. All I do is play Buckeye Donuts.
Oh my gosh, he's not from Ohio because he's a Buckeye.
We all from fucking Cincinnati and shut your bitch ass up. Me gonna go to I gotta add him. What's this? Wait, I need to add him. He didn't even add me. Wait, Alan. I gotta add him and everything.
Even in the weight room, kid.
You playing trios later. My controller ain't even. This is broken, but it's not.
Shut the fuck up, bitch. I just added him. I just added me. Play a friend.
A chubby nigga wanna sing. What? Like here?
Oh my god, I gotta come. Finna give me fucking position 5. Joe Mixon, not playing last night. He just kept throwing it deep, bro. He underestimated me.
He kept on running that same play where
Tyreek Hill. I know. Everybody do that. Everybody did that. So I read it. You know.
By the way, whatchamacface? Start a share play.
Wait, I'm trying to create the game.
You think you gonna win?
Who, me? Yeah, I'm gonna win.
PS5.
Yeah, dude. Get your bitch ass up.
Wait, for real? They gave you a PS? Wait, when do you get it?
I don't know. Gotta ask him it's over. I'm gonna make my jerseys and I'm gonna add you.
Color rush me
in. No. I'm using orange and... I know, I'm using... No! I'm doing orange and black.
Oh yeah, that's pretty cool.
Talk to bro.